The British Defence Secretary Grant Shapps warned that the world is at a pre-war stage, and the conflict opposes large and rising world forces in large areas in 5 years. An era of idealism has been changed with a harsh-headed period of realism. Old enemies are revived. New enemies are being shaped. Shapps' speech aimed at preparing for the potential conflicts that he said he could occur in 5 years, well as both increasing defense expenditures, a deterrent tool. The senior military official needs a transformation of war fighting for everything can be at any time. Because, as discussed, peace dividend ended. We may be looking at many theaters including Russia, China, Iran and North Korea in 5 years. Ask yourself, looking at today's conflicts in the world, is it more likely to grow or decrease this number? Shapps emphasized the various major defense developments that England has contributed over the years, including radar and jet engines. The spirit of invention and innovation remained strong, but argued that the creative forces of the nation should direct themselves to defense. Shapps replaced Ben Wallace during a major cabinet change that saw that he brought David Cameron, one of the predecessors of British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, to the political folds after his self-imposed exile during Russian invasion. Wallace, a former soldier and one of the hottest supporters of Ukraine, resigned from his post and declared that he would not seek elections again in next general elections in 2024. Some were disintegrated when Wallace was wasting role after NATO's presidency failed, and U.S. preference of United States preference to keep Jens Stoltenberg in role. Shapps previously assumed the role of Foreign Affairs for Energy Security for only 7 months. Before taking over as a defense secretary, he played a role. Now, Shapps adopted a gloomy view international security view after outbreak of war Middle East. Threat further ascension, which was largely supported by Iran and motivated by various proxy groups region, including HAMAS.Hezbollah Lebanon Houthis Yemen. Israel's military espionage suspects is the best Hamas intelligence official responsible for investigating his allies, including United States and England. Retaliate to Houthis for raids. Houthis Rishing for Israel's operations. The Gaza Strip of Israel, another domino in a fragile chain region. Shapps directly handled conflict, praised the bright Royal Navy and transport lanes of unbearable and increasing number of Houthi attacks. At the beginning of this month, the world sent a very clear message to Iran-backed Houthis: end your illegal and unfair actions. Stop, risk innocent lives. He stopped threatening the global economy. We could not be clearer with our warnings they chose to ignore. Dedi, he said, referring to Houthis, adding that the decisive response in the Red Sea would serve as a direct plan for England.